William, up to the right page here, please.
Yes, sir.
Day 3. There is a day 4 notes as well, but day 4, I just kind of touch on the concept. Is more what we do in grade 9, so I like to introduce it in grade 8. So we're not going too much detail. So we're probably going to have a test. I haven't made my mind up yet. Either on Friday, but probably not Friday. If not Friday, next week, Tuesday, when I see you guys. Alright, so we're almost on this chapter, right? So today's notes aren't much more different than what we have already been doing. So if you noticed, last day, every single question was this format. Alright? Something adding and subtracting, and a number timesing your variable. Today, we're going to look at the other situation. So I purposely did all the questions like that, right? We have a number being adding and subtracting, but this time, all the numbers are dividing the variable, dividing the letter. So the procedure is still the same. Our goal is to split it at the equal sign and get the letter by itself, get the variable by itself, figure out what the value is, right? Just like last time, the number we get rid of first is the one that requires adding and subtracting. So on this first question, if you cover up the side that doesn't have the letter, we have a 6 and a 4. Which number do we move first? Which one would it be? The 6, the one that requires adding and subtracting. How do we get rid of the 6? Plus. It's minus 6, so we do the opposite of it, plus 6. And the rule is to keep things balanced. Whatever you do one side, you have to do the other side. So plus 6 here. So negative 6 and plus 6 makes 0. Right? They get canceled out. V over 4 equals 10. Okay? So we're not done until the letter is all by itself. All the numbers are gone. So we still need to get rid of that 4. So what is that 4 doing to the letter? Is it adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? So it's dividing, it's a fraction. So opposite of dividing? Multiplication. And here, like we did in the day 1 note, when you're showing your multiplication, put the multiplication on the numerator. So don't, when you're going times 4, don't put it at the bottom, put it up here. And I like using dots instead of x's because a lot of the questions have x's in it. So a multiplication sign and a variable sign, sometimes get confused. Hey, can you guys stop your chatter here? We're trying to teach here, right? If you guys are ready for the test, I can just pull out the test right now. Are you guys ready to go for it? All right, so focus please. Times 4 here and a times 4 over here. Okay? So the reason why it's on the top is the fraction rules. A number on the top cancels a number on the bottom. So you put it on the top, these cancel out because 4 divided by 4 is 1. So you're left with a V. What do we have on the other side? 40. 10 times 4 is 40. Okay. And let's do this one. It doesn't matter what side that letter is on, that variable is on. The rules are the same. Cover up the other side. Okay, we have a 3 and a 2 sitting there. Which number do we get rid of first? 2. What do we do? Plus. It's subtracting. Opposite subtracting is plus. We increase this side by 2. Therefore, we need to increase the other side by 2. Right? We do our canceling. Negative 2 and positive 2 makes 0, so those disappear. Q over 3 is left on that side, and 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay. 9 and Q's kind of look similar as well. That's why I always have a little check mark thingy on the bottom of my Q to kind of separate them out. Okay, now back to the side of the letter. That 3 needs to go. What do we need to do? Times. Excellent. we go times 3. Times 3 here. Oh, and times 3 here. Remember, on the top. So 3 on the top cancels the 3 on the bottom. So show what you're canceling. Yes, Cashel. Yes, it would be. The 3's cancel out. 9 times 3, 27. Equals Q. Okay. Try the N and the X question by yourself. Me and Mr. Kirby will come and help. I'll give you the answers for these. You should have 28 equals N here, and you should have X equal to 8 at the end here. Try those two by yourself. Okay, let's get started. Let's do a word problem now.
Can we get like a 10-minute after class?
I'll give you guys a bit of a break. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this word problem. Zion. Age. Half of Zion's age added to 2 equals the age of her sister, Aria, who is 11. How old is Zion? Shh. William. Thank you. So we need to create an equation for this, right? Now, everything translates from English sentence to a math sentence. Half of Zion's age. We don't know what Zion's age is. Let's put an X. We call Zion's age an X. So that statement there, would it be half of Zion's age? Would that be X plus 2, X minus 2, X times 2, X divided by 2? Half is 2, right? So which way do we combine the X and the 2? Divide. Half is divided. So whatever Zion's age is, to half it, we have to divide by 2. Okay? Half of Zion's age added to 2. So we have another, oh, I should have done a green, not in green. X over 2 added to 2. So now, with the next, we half the age, then what do? We add 2, subtract 2, multiply 2, divide 2. Added, that translates over easily. Add 2. The word is. What does that translate mathematically?
Is.
It's a math symbol for is. Anish. Equals. Is 11. Half of Zion's age added to is 11.
18.
That translates into all the same thing. So now we need to solve. We split at the equal sign. William, which 2 do we get rid of first? The green 2 or the blue 2?
Blue.
Blue. It's adding. So the opposite of adding is subtracting. So we have X over 2 left over. What do we have on the other side? What do we have on the left on the right hand side? 9.
Does X equal 22? Oh, never
Nope.
mind.
Does X equal E?
I'm glad you guys are getting this. Cash out.
Times 2 on the side.
Times 2. We're dividing by 2. The opposite of dividing by 2 is multiplying by 2. So times by 2, times by 2. The 2's cancel out. 9 times 2 is 18. Okay. So I'm going to save these 2 as warm-ups for next day before we do the assignment.
Are we done?
No, we're not done yet. On the back side, if my computer cooperates, it's acting up. Close, open. Come on, open up. Where is it? There we go. Okay. On the back side, a question similar to what you did last day's notes. It says, hey, we got a whole bunch of equations here. Which one have an answer of negative 12? So, two strategies. Right? You can either solve the equation or you can stick negative 12 in. So, the first one, let's solve. The second one, let's stick in. So I'm going to split this here. Right? First number we want to do is subtract 6, subtract 6. The 6's go away. X over negative 3 equals negative 4. Right? That's where most of you guys are going to make your mistake. That's why we need to do is adding and practicing warm-ups in the morning. Then how do we get rid of that 3? Times by what number? Negative 3. We want to get rid of this negative sign at the same time. We have 3 here and 3 here. Times by negative 3. All right? And the negative 3's go away. And it equals what? No. 12. Two negatives cancel out to make positive 12. So is this? No. No. It's positive 12, not negative 12. So negative 12 is not the solution. Okay. Next one, we'll do the other method. Does the left hand side equal the right hand side? And this side we have 8 plus x over 12. Okay, I stick 12 in. I have 8 plus 12 over 12. Now what? Oh, oops, sorry, negative 12. Thank you. So now, what math operation do I do first? Gotta go back to BEDMAS rules. The division. So we have negative 12 divided by negative 12. What number do we get? Can you do that?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So we have 8 plus negative 1. This is why my warm-ups look like the way they do for you guys. This is sort of how the calculations turn out. We combine the two middle signs to see like you did in the warm-up. Right? The plus and the minus sign combine to make a minus. So you have 8 minus 1 equals 7. So our left side equals our right side. Right-hand side, so we can say negative 12 is a solution. Okay? Try this one by yourself. Whatever method you want. This one. Try this one yourself, whatever method you want, and tell me, is it a solution or not? Next one over.
14.
All right?
Is negative 12 a solution?
Is negative 12 a solution? All right?
Yes, it is a solution, or no, it isn't a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you should have came up with not a solution by whatever method you did. All right.